Okay. So, good morning, all. This is Venkanna, and I have been teaching mathematics for more than 25 years now. And I have taught mathematics at various levels. So, O level, A level, JC level, graduation, and post graduation level as well. So, at different levels, actually, I have taught mathematics almost like more than 25 years till now. And so in my career, actually, I have seen one of the greatest book in mathematics, especially for the A level mathematics for students. And that book actually, Additional Maths 360 by Marshal Cavendish. And that book actually, I felt actually one of the greatest book in mathematics because it will test the knowledge at practical level. So such kind of book actually I didn't find anywhere till now. So, and many of the people actually wanted to solve that particular book. Being it is a practically oriented book, so people are facing difficulty in solving the exercise problems of Additional Maths 360. So, keeping my experience in mind, so I thought that actually it will be a great opportunity for me to solve the entire book so that actually it will be more beneficial to the students whoever is preparing A level. And so this book solution actually it might take a few months for me to solve the entire book. And so I think actually I will be able to give a very good insight into the book, and also I'll be giving each and every problem solution clearly with proper explanation, right? And I should be very much thankful to the author, so whoever actually prepared this particular book. And so with my efforts actually I feel that actually it will be great it will be great for many of the people whoever is preparing A level mathematics, right? And keeping that in mind, actually I'll just actually show some of the important features of this particular book. And once I show the features, then actually we will actually go into the topics. And this book is actually organized into two different sections. So one both at secondary 3 and secondary 4 level. Secondary 3 level we will be having 11 different topics, and all the 11 different topics actually we will be solving and with proper explanation. And secondary 4 actually we will be having the advanced topics until calculus, and that book also we will be clearly solving each and every exercise problem with practical orientation and explanation, right? And so the important features of this particular book is, so just actually I will show the features and then we'll proceed further. Okay, so these are the some of the key features of this particular book. And this book actually, so the chapters have been organized into three different standards. One at the algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and calculus. So algebra actually secondary 3, and so algebra and geometry both will be used for the secondary 3. And trigonometry and calculus, it's a more of a little advanced topics, and that we'll be covering in secondary 4. And these topics actually, if you understand clearly both algebra and geometry and trigonometry as well, then only you will be able to solve the calculus problems. And calculus will be having a great number of applications, especially when you go for engineering or medicine, right? Down the line, the applications of calculus will be very high. So that's why actually it will be good to understand the algebra and geometry, trigonometry first, then we can jump into the calculus. And the calculus applications are enormous in number. So that's why we have to be having a strong fundamentals of this particular book, so that you will be able to do all the application level problems, right? And the standards are indicated by the different colors of the chapter openers and chapter tabs. So chapter sections and questions excluded from the normal, that is the academic and additional mathematics syllabus, are marked with a so there is a mark actually, a kind of mark that was shown like this, and this is the book features. And see this actually, the key features of this particular book is chapter opener. So chapter opener emphasizes the application and relevance of mathematics to our everyday lives and serves as a lead in the topic. So this is actually very basic level. First of all, actually whenever you have to get the interest on any particular problem, you have to understand where exactly that kind of mathematics will be used in our day-to-day life. So then only you will be getting the interest. So that part is taken care by the chapter opener, where it will emphasize the applications and relevance of the mathematics to our everyday lives and serves as a lead into the topic. So this is the first part. And then actually the second part, so the second part is you will learn to allow here. So this is allow students to be aware of what they will encounter in each section. So that is actually down the line, actually whatever the exercise problems we are going to solve, and that actually is organized into different sections, and that sections actually it will be kind of preliminary problems that we will be solving at this particular stage. And then actually the third category is the activity. So the activity, it will give a so rich experience, right, and allows students to explore, investigate and communicate what they have discovered. That is actually, this is a practical kind of orientation that you will see in the activity. So that is, whenever you learn anything that you have to apply practically, then only you will be able to learn more, right? So that is why actually the activity is an important section that gives completely practical applications, and that is exactly is the mathematics that will be used down the line in your day-to-day life. That is, when you go to engineering or medicine or any particular field, so there actually this activity is the knowledge which is exactly used there, right? And then actually there is an example section. So the example section, it will illustrate the application of concepts as well as the procedural steps to solve the problem. So this is actually, it will be illustrated in different examples. And because actually down the line we will be solving the exercise problems, but before solving the exercise problems we should be having a little experience in that particular section, so that actually you will be able to solve the exercise problems easily. That is why this example section will give an insight into the topic. Got it? And then lastly, so that is try. So the try is actually provides opportunity for students to assess their understanding immediately. So the try section actually, it will be immediately that will be placed, and that you have to use it, so that actually you will be testing your knowledge, whatever you have learned in the example section. And lastly, the exercise section. So this is very important, because this you have to solve it, no solutions available for this, and that is why actually I have taken this activity of solving the entire book. So here exercise will be the one which will be testing your knowledge completely, because without having the help you have to be solving it. If at all you have any particular doubt, then you can come back and then test your knowledge in the earlier sections whatever we have discussed, and then actually you have to solve it. And here I will be taking the opportunity to solve all these problems, and I'm gladful for the person actually who prepared this particular book with such a huge experience and knowledge. And this exercise reinforces the concepts and leads students to achieve mastery as they progress through the graded questions, right? So the questions are graded into different levels. So basic level, advanced level, and then medium level. This is organized separately, and that level, so advanced level, if you are able to solve it, then you have enough of knowledge to handle the practical problems. So that is the kind of understanding you should be having it. Got it? So this is about this particular book. And in this case actually we'll be starting according to the chapters that was listed in the book itself. The first chapter what we are going to discuss is, so the chapter what we are going to discuss, that is the first chapter, that is the quadratic functions. So these quadratic functions we will be starting first, and then down the line we will be solving one by one, right? And then we will be having the master level of knowledge on this particular book, so that you can handle your A-level examinations very easily. Got it? So in the next class we will be starting with this particular topic. Until then, thank you.